Just watched a video by this old man called Also Creek about voiceover reading and improving your skills in voiceover reading. This man talks about how reading and talking are not the same and different solutions to improve it. Um, so this man, he talks. Well, he talks about how most people, when they start out in voice overs or acting in general, that people do not read. Because obviously, people do know how to read, just not in the way you think they do. It is very natural for people to look at something, a sentence, or certain words, and just look at that piece for information. So, they don't think about saying it and how it was originally meant to be said. They just think that, you know, they need to say the words. And the biggest thing that people need to learn is that there are many different things when it comes to voiceover and reading. Like simple things like speaking louder, speaking quieter, speaking with emotion, and lowering your pitch and raising your pitch. These are all small things that people do not think about when actually reading, not for information. Most people just say the words, they are not reading it. So, how do you improve these skills? What do you need to do to improve it? Well, one of the most important things he talks about is when you read something like a commercial or if you're recording for a book, you need to. You may need to read for a while, and you may need to learn how to pace yourself in your own breaths. So, in order to pace yourself while you're reading, because when you read faster than you're speaking. So, in order to train yourself to read as you speak properly, put your finger over the top of a book or a sentence or something that is written down and trace your finger along as you're reading. So that way, it sounds more normal. So that way, you are pacing yourself. That way, it doesn't sound jumbled or mumbled. And just wait 1 second, actually. The last thing he mentions is that you need to practice and practice it over and over again. But not just doing it like the way I said, but if you make a mistake, you do not want to go back and reread it, that part, just because you made a mistake. You want to see how far you can get reading, even if you make a mistake. Because you're just gonna repeat and start over and over until you get it right. But you need to see it through to the end. You want to see how far you can get without making mistakes, even though you've made one. So, yes, just keep practicing over and over again. So, that's all I have to say. I think I might have missed some things.